Everybody told you this before.
When I first bought the M1 6 years ago, I had no idea that it would have such a positive impact on my life. I originally bought it for content creation to use for Final Cut Pro in my fashion YouTube videos way back then. However, exploring the apps such as calendars, reminders, notes, all that stuff really changed how I organize and manage my time for the better. It was really easy at first. Keep track of information in notes, to-do lists, and errands in reminders, and events of my life put all into calendars. The hardest part was sticking to it. I thought it was tedious. I thought it was annoying. I have to change my whole routine for a couple minutes just to input some information. However, when I got used to it, I saw the benefits over time. Now I never have to worry about deadlines for bills, last minute plans, and missed time for project work. I try to maximize the tech I use and improve my quality of life and eliminate as many inconveniences as possible. By adding everything into my calendar and giving each event a color category, I can just take a look at the week and I already know what to expect for every upcoming day. This has saved me from last minute scrambling. This has helped me in alleviating any sudden stress and prepare for anything that's upcoming. I'm in this hotel right now. It is absolutely beautiful in the heart of downtown Toronto. There's a waterfall inside this hotel. I'll try to put up some clips for you guys. But I want to take the time to talk about financial literacy and how I believe it is an asset to a good future and to success for yourself. When I started making my own income, that's when I felt that I never had enough money. Although my income was pretty good, it was my poor habits that kept me from actually growing wealth. This stressed me. It made me feel insecure. It made me feel inadequate as a man. So I remember when I would go to Starbucks 3 times a week and sit down there for hours, take out my Macbook and start researching and educating myself about finances. I learned about the power of compound interest, investing, budgeting, but also the psychology behind how money makes you feel when you are shopping and when you're spending, and how that happiness and that excitement dissipates immediately when you complete the purchase and it arrives in your hands. I learned how to overcome my overconsumption and shopping addiction and impulsive spending. Now, does that mean I still make little mistakes of buying here and there? Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, when there's a sale, I think it's okay. What I mean to say is it's fine in moderation to buy something you like, because I believe, you work hard for your money, so there should be balance and you should be able to enjoy your money while also spending responsibly and meeting your financial goals. How do you progress yourself as a person? Do you challenge yourself? Do you step outside your comfort zone? Are you even open to change? I thought learning a language at my age was impossible, so I gave it a shot. Starting out, my knowledge of Japanese was extremely limited to the words and phrases I know from anime and music. Over time, I had to learn the alphabet, the writing system, kanji, hiragana, katakana, tone pitch, on all these types of pronunciation and grammar intricacies. And it was very difficult for me. I further challenged myself by going out and speaking to native Japanese speakers, on these online websites and meeting them in person. And it was uncomfortable, it was difficult, I felt stupid and embarrassed, but it really pushed me outside my comfort zone and allowed me to grow into a stronger, wise, and smarter person. Stronger, wise, smarter. Wise, smarter, same thing. With more studying and practice, I gradually improved. I ended up going to Japan in 2025 summer, and it was one of the best experiences of my life, largely due to the fact that I was more so immersed in the culture throughout my past, and also I learned the language, I learned the customs, and it made me feel comfortable speaking to the staff and people in public when I'm asking for directions or how to get information. If learning a second language trains your mind, then exercise would be its physical counterpart. It was only recently I became aware of my health, the importance of strengthening yourself, working your heart, and pushing your limits is a very fulfilling experience. It was with the help of the M1 that I did my research and studying. The reason why I prefer a laptop over a phone or an iPad where I could have done the same thing is its multitasking form factor. The OS of Mac is much more intuitive and is better suited for multitasking compared to an iPad, in my opinion. Not to mention, I did all of this before iPad OS 26. So iPad multitasking back then, 5-6 years ago, was terrible. However, now it's getting a little better. That's why I chose to do this all on my M1 MacBook Pro instead of an iPad or an iPhone. Thank you very much for making it to the end of this video. I do have to replace my M1 unfortunately when I edit videos. It is lagging, it is stuttering during playback, and it makes it extremely difficult to get any work done. So luckily before the price hike from Apple, I was able to score an M5 Pro, and I'll be using that from now on, but do not let that take away from the fact that the M1 MacBook Pro base model was something I used for almost 6 years, and it is one of my favorite pieces of tech ever. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.